Hello, YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not? Stephen King, bestseller, well-known film back in 1983. That being Judo. That's right, Judo. Got pronounced it right, my speech impediment's like Judo, the big dog. and like I did when I did the review on White Dog, I don't hold the dog responsible. The dog was not a bad dog. If anyone's ever seen the Stephen King or read the Stephen King novel as well as the film, you find the dog is not the bad dog. Now, I don't know if the book it was different. I never really read the book. I know the book had more of a downbeat ending. I'm on about the film. I'm on about the film. So we're going to go with the tacit by Stephen King's book and film, Doodle. I do know in the classic film Cat's Eyes, the two actually used the same dog to make a guest appearance in Cat's Eyes, as well as the same car from Chester. A bit of a love letter there from the film Judo. So it starts off with a single mum and a boy, and the therefore they get standing by the dog. But again, the reason why I don't blame the dog, if you ever watched Judo, I actually felt sorry for the dog. I know it sounds stupid, but just like Right Dog, I felt sorry for the dog. Because if you've seen the film, you know what I mean. The dog has an honourable owner, a drunk, an arsehole, a dickhead, who batters the dog. Now, I did this film its due at the time. I think it's sort of cannibal films and all that, and people was getting a little bit thingy with harm to animals, was when you start to have animal rights. Because in this film, you do not see any cool death to this dog. And I'm happy. I might say PPY, but you got the sound effects of this guy, the arsehole, laying into the dog. You hear it lelping. Even I think it's a bit thingy, but it's professionally done. You don't see any harm done to it. I know it'd be special effects anyway, but you get the sound effects, you get the idea that this guy's a fucking arsehole that abuses his dog. Then halfway through the film, the dog's doing what most dogs do. It's chasing a ferret, gets his nose stuck in his own. I can't remember now it's the ferret or it was a bat. I think the bat bites its nose. You got the idea of this bat or the ferret had rabies. And because it had rabies, the dog's got rabies. What drives you mad? Rabies. So the dog wasn't really to blame. It was abused by an abusive owner, and it got bit by a bat or a ferret that had rabies. Sent it mad. There's your story. Now, there are bits where you've got an actor dressed up as a dog. And there's a funny photo with the actors, which I would say E.T.'s mum, dancing with the actor with his fucking dog out off, and it looks like a scene from Sesame Street. It looks really laughable. But there are bits when the dog's attacking and she's hitting it and this, that, and everything else. It's a guy dressed up as a dog. Not making it up, it is a guy dressed up as a dog. But I went with it. I went with that more than shitty CGI any day of the week. There's a bit of history there on Judo. So like I say, the dog comes back, it's been bit, the arsehole owner's about to abuse him again. That's when the dog goes for him. Good for the dog, because I don't like people that hurt animals. And it kills the owner. So now, not only has it got rabies, it's got the taste of blood. So, after the film, poor woman's car breaks down, and the dog's attacking the kid and the mum. It's holding them prisoner. And that's the thing I like about Judo. You got the idea that a boy's got asthma, she's tapped, it's a mother, and it's basically a mother survival with a son. That's how I look at Judo. And like I said, I think it's a good performance from her because I remember the scene in E.T., I remember the scene in the original Hills of Eyes, we all remember it in The Howling, and I do admit it's a good performance. So there's bits where she's hitting the dog, but you don't see the dog getting hit. Remember what I said? You get to see this, where she's doing that, and when you do see bits of the dog getting hit, that's the actor dressed up as a dog. So I do admit it's very well angled. You don't see any harm done to it, and I respect the film for that. I respect it. So to cut the story short, she gets out with a lad. She's all bloody and wounded, but the main character is a lad. And I remember rightly, she walks to her house, she thinks she's killed the dog, but she hasn't. The dog comes into the house to attack one more time. Out of luck, she's got her done. Shoots it. She has no option but to kill it. And again, like my dog, I felt sorry for the dog. I know I sound like an arsehole, I should be more worried about the little boy, but that's one thing what is different than the book. I think maybe in the book version, the little boy dies. In this, I can respect it. They decided we didn't want to have it too downbeat, so the little boy lifts. I remember that he does lift. I can be right if we're wrong on that, but I do think that he does lift. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. But I do think the boy lifts in the actual movie version, which if that's true, I respect it for that, because I didn't want to see a little boy die. I know it's only a film. She had no option but to kill the dog. And I felt sorry for the dog in many ways, because, like I said, rewind back. The dog was not a bad dog. The dog was abused by his owner. Then if that's not bad enough, it gets rabies. And that's what sent it mad. Yeah, it killed the owner, but the owner was a fucking asshole anyway, but he likes beating up his animal. So I didn't think the dog was evil. I didn't think it was nasty. The dog was made that way. Just like in the film, right dog, judo, same thing. So yeah, I felt sorry for the dog. Happy to say we didn't kill no dogs in real life, because 2 days later it makes a disappearance in the film Tat's Eyes. But I do like the way they make the dog look bloody. They put fake blood on its face. There's bits where you see it attacking. I like it for that. I like the fact she saves a little boy at the end. And yeah, it's a very well known film. Everyone knows Cujo. The well known film by Stephen King novel. There was a love letter, like I say, in Tat's Eyes. If I remember rightly, in the movie Titters 2, there's a bit where they mention judo in that. Now, I have known over the years, they've been talking about making a remake, and all I can say is no. No. I've had enough of these fucking remakes, these re-shitting-ins of Stephen King. I've had enough. To me, they're a pain in the ass. I do not repeat, by any circumstances, I do not want to see enough of re-shitting in by Stephen fucking King. Don't want to see it. Some films, just leave them as they are. But there've been rumours, and like I say, there's a real actor dressed up as a dog that did the scenes where it's attacking, but happy to say it was professionally done. Some people find it annoying when the mother's hitting it like that. You see the time the man gets to be the dog, but I can respect it for that. So what can I say? What point's going to give Judo? Fuck it. A 9-star rating. It's a good film. It's an hard film to watch now, because I do feel sorry for the dog. Yeah, it's bad happening to the boy. He's got asthma. But nevertheless, the dog, I would say that, was not an evil dog. In many ways, you got to feel sorry for it. It was abused. It was doing what all dogs do, chasing their animal. One time, one place, it got bit. It makes you feel sorry for it. In many ways, you feel sorry for it. Okay, the mother had no option but to shoot. It's safe a boy get ripped to pieces by a big fucking off dog. But for what it is, it's a good film. I think it's very well made. I think it's a good performance by the actress that plays the mummy. That's Judo from 1983. Brilliant to them. Be smart. Be safe. See you later.